Swift, can you add a boba emote? Please. Please. Please, please. Add a booba too, please. 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 Please, seem. Please. Add a boba and a booba Swifvente. Please. Please.
Alright, good morning, good day. How are you guys doing today? How you doing, Courier? Hopefully we can play for longer than 2 hours today. I got a pretty big headache last time because the game runs at like 20 FPS. Kinda hurt my head. But yeah, hopefully we can complete this within 3 days because I have Crimson Desert to play when that comes out. Ready fuck all to do working? What a meme. I really wanted to stream the last day of Stellaris yesterday because 4.3 just came out this morning. But yeah, I just thought that headache didn't get better until recently. So I've already read this, haven't I? Yeah. Did it save my teams? I think it did. Maybe it did. Bom, 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 bom. Oh, they want me to get more guys. At least I think that's what they want me to do. Yeah, I looked up, you can get like a 60 FPS patch. It seemed like a hassle to get up and running, so I was just like, whatever. We got him, boys. I'm here, Pillow. Welcome. How you doing today? Just kidnapping some guards. You know how it be. Okay, just Metal Gear things. Yep. Who am I? Jonathan. I forget which one does the deliveries. This animation looks so odd. I've been looking on Midnight Sumo channel last couple of days. Pretty cool. There's a huge tourney this week. Midnight Sumo? I don't think I've heard of that before.
I hereby decree that all elves in Thalos area will eat T-buds just like Mr. Vent himself. Or we will release the Swifvente files and the flight logs to Odi Island.
Not the bugs. Please, anything but. No place to hide. No place to hideo. I forget, how can I forget Spider, right, that does deliveries. This game is like really odd. It's a PSP game, and all like PSP games are like very odd. That's this guy who does transports. Was this Metal Gear? Not familiar with it? Where does it fit in the lore? So this is like directly after 3. It's Port of Orbs, which was the first PSP game to be made. And it's basically, so far, I haven't gotten that far through the story, but from what I can summarize, Big Boss got kidnapped in Central America. And now I'm building my own army. If I say stories of the PSP back when? Bruh, like... I've never owned a PSP and now they basically don't exist.
Huh?
Run! Run, guy!
This is HQ. Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh god, they're everywhere.
Damn it, we lost one. Select the next soldier immediately.
Snake, get in there! Hey, he got stabbed once and died. Mission accomplished. Seems okay for a PSP? Yeah, it runs at a maximum of 20 FPS. But I was getting a headache yesterday when I was playing. It seems alright. It's a bit odd. For like a Metal Gear Solid game, it seems like really odd because you don't get many storage spots. Like you have a max of four slots for both weapons and supplies. And the entire thing is just all about kidnapping soldiers and finding out what's going on. Oh yeah, the government's framing you for like the CIA stealing some secret military weapon or something as well.
This is HQ.
And
This is patrol.
yeah, basically I'm a rogue. I've gone rogue.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Yeah, for the inventory piece, like yeah, I kind of like it. It's just the game being like 20 FPS does give me a headache. Just another day as Big Boss.
What was that?
Nothing. If I heard you now use DLSS 5 on everything, we're gonna use DLSS 5 on everything to make ourselves look like Bogdanov. You bored? Dump it.
This is HQ.
I'd be... I feel like DLSS 5 is kind of really bad, generally speaking, but it's gonna be funny to see it once. It's gonna be a novelty. I don't think it might. Some people might like it, but I don't think it's gonna be that great generally. Be an AS slot fill, remembered like the piss fill from 2010. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I should have got one of the other guys to do this because they have like skills in carrying people faster. Now that because my soldier died, does that mean they're like perma-dead? Good news in 2010, people like piss filter, but 2026 they're like slot fillers. It feels like it reaches an uncanny valley of like, it doesn't feel right. It looks really off. It's like what we had hoped for in 2000, but it just doesn't look right. We have a long way to go before... I think in some cases it might be interesting to see it work in VR. I think VR might be one of those spaces where it might look nice. But outside of that, probably not. We've already received an intel report. They seem to know what they're doing. You can read the info by selecting a report. Go ahead and take a look.
Use the AI slop filter and unwoke your game's brother. Embrace
Do
it,
it.
Chud.
Time gives and takes extra damage. Runs faster than normal soldiers. This interface art is a little weird. It took me a very long while to get used to it. Yeah, when somebody dies, they die for good. So my guy for like doing deliveries is gone. That sucks. AI slub Zomboid. Do you know what? I would love to use it on Zomboid just to see what it would do. I feel like it'd be funny. Should I reroll? Should I go back to my last save? Or should I just continue? I'll just continue. Sloops. This guy and his memes. The music is very reminiscent of that, of Mega Solid 3. Gives me like Mega Solid 3 vibe. Is this the place I was at before? But working over 1.5 hours? Hell yeah. Work that slave wage. Get to it, boy. Your overlords will be pleased. Only 8 AM for me. I got a day of meetings coming up. Ugh. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Yeah, we're big boss. We're kidnapping people. You know how it is. Where's the car? You know what was a really good DS game? Sims 2. Surprisingly. Life was traded for currency? Hell yeah. Capture complete. Let's get some of these scientists if I can. Run! Run!
HQ. This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Oh my god! Where'd you come from? Oh, this is a dead end. Get in the hole! They'll never suspect me in here. We got a guy who seems to be causing a fucking ruckus. He's a goddamn psychopath. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, let's take these guys then. I don't think anyone else is coming down. Hell yeah, more people for the cause. Yoink. You know, where most warlords will be taking guns, Big Boss is just taking people.
Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Alright, let's leave. I have more people now. I got who I wanted. Let's procure additional ammo. Ooh. So we've got some techies to join the unit. And we just gotta make sure that we're using them efficiently. In the manage menu, check the technical skill of your comrade and then move the best to brightest to the technical unit. Sample talented technical unit and they'll develop advanced items like binoculars and thermal goggles. We'll even be able to put together skilled staff to develop an incredible technology like stealth camouflage. Ultimately, it's up to you to put their noggins to work. Ooh. The interface art for the portraits is so fucking weird. It's like what do you call it? Like it's like compressed models. They've like taken screenshots of the models, compressed them down, and then like cut them out with like a Photoshop cutting tool. So odd. You have one for the dialogue where it's just artsy. Who was my tech guy? This guy. Congratulations, you are in the tech. Another guy. What does he do? Enhances weapons development. Increases max ammo count. Like code names for these guys? They did the same in Peace Walker as well. They have just like names after like stupid stuff. One who's useful. Not really, right? I think this will do for now. I have spy units in like several places. Save the game. Alright, so what do I do now? What did they want me to do? Oh, they wanted me to read the report. Supply depot. According to the report, there's a map. Oh yeah, all of the what do you call it? All of the cutscenes are done with like Yoji Shinkawa's art style, right? Or like a very, what you'd call it? It's like charcoal art style. According to report, there's a map at the supply depot showing the route used to deliver supplies. It details how they got supplies unloaded at the harbour to the depot, which means it also shows how to get from the depot to the harbour. So what do we do now, Snake? What do you think? We're heading to the supply depot. Read my mind. Well, time to go. According to a report from a spy unit, the supply depot is used mainly to store supplies unloaded at the harbour, which means there must be a map somewhere that shows transport routes from the harbour to the supply depot. If we follow that route the other way around, it should take us straight to the harbour. Find that map and it'll tell us how to get to the harbour. You got it. Snake out. But I think Purple Ops is one of the few games in the Mega Solid series that has like a really good theme song. Very likely that there's a map showing the route to the harbour stored in the supply depot. Conduct a search of the facility, taking care not to be seen by the enemy, and find the map. Jonathan, out! God, I wish I still had my delivery, dude. Bom, 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 bom. No place to hide. I hide over here. Perfect. Snake out. The whole, like, dragging people, though, system seems a bit, like, odd. It was very cumbersome to, like, get half this stuff done.
What the?
Nope. Nothing to see here.
What was that?
Nothing to see here. Kind of funny, because I think this is the same model. This weapon is the same model as the one in Mega Solid 3.
What happened?
I was taking a little nap.
Huh? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Let's switch. The gameplay loop is just very odd to me. It's a good thing that like they switched it out. Oh, I'm the wrong guy. Just realized. In Peace Walker, instead of like having to drag them somewhere, you just fought and recovery them instead. Essentially, all of the guards become Pokemon. Did I do it too fast? I think I might have done it too fast because I didn't drop him fully. Oh, maybe the body isn't close enough?
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. All clear.
Ah, there we go.
Understood. Return to your position.
And now the next guy. This guy I'm gonna have to carry the full way. This is basically what you do in Mega Solid 5 too, but like they use the Peace Walker system, where you just Fulton people out. Kind of glad that like Peace Walker was part of the Master Collection that's coming next. Some part of me had faith that maybe one day we'd get Mega Solid 4, and that day finally came this year. Or was it last year? It was the Games Awards, right? That was nuts. Alright, switch back to Snake. I don't want to die. What about the Proto Metal Gear game? The what? Who now?
Huh? What was that?
Nothing. Games that came out before me. Oh, like Metal Gear 1 and 2. It'd be nice if those got a remaster. Whether Konami would do something like that, who knows. If I had to suspect what they're going to remaster next, it's either going to be 1 or 2. Metal Gear Solid 1 or 2. Because Metal Gear Delta was a really good remaster. A lot of people like to shit on it, honestly. But I think they're just hating on it. And I'm not like letting Konami off either, because like, you know, Konami, like back when Kojima got fired, they were like very scummy about it. But like, you have to think there's more people than just Konami that worked on the game, right? There's the dev team. Chad. Do. Does that look like a wall I could blow up? Probably because it is. Medical kid. Scorpion bullets. Mission complete. The map you found has given us a lot of valuable info in the peninsula. We now know the location of the town, the rail bridge, and the Soviet security base, and the harbour. And just as we suspected, the map shows the precise routes to and from the supply depot. I guess it was worth the trouble after all. I'll say, now all we have to do is head straight to the harbour. At least I wish it was that simple. Why? What's the problem? To get to the harbour, we have to pass over the rail bridge. That bridge has been closed off and turned into a checkpoint. How do you know? The supplement to the map lists the rotation schedule for the soldiers manning the checkpoint. Checkpoint, huh? That could be trouble. Is there any way to get around it? As you can see from the map, the eastern half of the peninsula is divided from the western half by a river. If we want to get to the harbour by truck, the only way is to cross over that rail bridge. So not only are we cut off from the harbour, we can't get onto the east side of the peninsula at all. Is there any way to break through the checkpoint? I can't say for sure without actually scouting the place, but I bet the checkpoint will be heavily guarded. Busting our way through probably isn't going to be an option. What if I got a cardboard box? At any rate, let's start by getting a feel for the situation at the bridge checkpoint. Then we'll talk about getting through. Frilled Lizard has joined. Bee has joined. Swan. The Bee movie has joined my team. Buy unit. Med unit. Nice. First med person we got. Making unit drags enemy soldiers faster. Fire unit. I'm assuming some of these are just like useless, right? Some of them don't have any skills, they're just not worth using. Can I let them go? Is that a thing I can do? Guess not. But we do have a medic now. What do they do? Increase rate of life recovery, place a med unit, increases rate of stamina recovery. Nice. I actually need to remove items from Snake's gear. I have too much stuff. Do I really need all this ammo? I feel like I don't.
See, you don't have a lifeguard here at your beach.
Yeah, the beach is a bathtub.
To get to the harbour, we need to cross the rail bridge, but the bridge is closed by a checkpoint. This isn't going to be easy. Let's pay a visit to the bridge and see the checkpoint for ourselves. Metal Gear. Right, your job is to observe and assess the security situation on the rail bridge. How many soldiers are deployed there and whether or not the barricades or other heavy defensive measures are in place. We need to know how these things if we're going to cross to the other side. Proceed to the position from which you can observe the bridge. Good luck. This is Snake. I'm dummy thick. I wonder if at some point I can start producing like my own medical gear. Just have an infinite amount. Oh, it's blocked off. Damn, that river is probably the most demanding thing of this level. What, the bridge is completely blocked by trucks? Great, just what we needed. Alright, that's enough for now. Head back to the truck. We'll have to think of another way. Right, what's next? They're using those trucks as a roadblock. Based on the supplements from the checkpoint, it looks like security on the bridge is tight as a noose. I'm talking tight, meaning there's almost no way we'll be able to sneak across it unseen. Any ideas, Snake? We lack the manpower to take them head on and break through. Sneaking through seems out of the question, so we need to figure out some other way to thin out their numbers. A diversion, huh? Exactly. We can create some sort of commotion by blowing up an enemy facility or prominent landmark that will send in reinforcements to deal with the situation. Looks like they've got a relatively large force deployed on the bridge, so I'm thinking this is the first place they'd pull people from. Good thinking. I guess all that is left is to figure out what we should blow up sky high. Probably best we take out key enemy facilities or places with things that look susceptible to demolition. Sounds good, but where do we start? That's what the spy unit's for, isn't it? Hey, you're catching on, Snake. Let's deploy a spy unit right away. But where to send the spies? Well, that's up to you, boss. We also need some TNT. Surrounded by military facilities that supply depot and others likely places are bound to have some. I'll go look for some TNT. Roger, then let's get this prepped. Nice. One of the spy unit person. I think I put Jackal on spy and he doesn't even do anything. Like he has no like skills. Okay, so we need to go to the Soviet patrol base. If we blow up the armory, at least a few of those guards will be sent there as reinforcements. We need a nice big fireball that should grab their attention. Oh, here's another one. So we have to do it multiple times. You divert some of the guards away from the rail bridge. If we blow up Park Trunk, I'm guessing at least a few of the guards will be sent to Supply Depot's reinforcements. We need a nice big fireball that should grab their attention. So the Supply Depot and the patrol base. This is Solid Snake. We're heading out. So I think we had to destroy the truck, right? That's the first thing. Alright, this is a sabotage operation. Make sure you are correctly identify the target position and be careful with that TNT. Good luck. This is my first rodeo. My name is John Jack Snake Plissken Guy Jim.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Wasn't me. How do I move again?
Just my imagination.
That's just it, Chan. It was just his imagination. He never saw anything. Cool. It wasn't me. Dun, 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 dun.
What happened?
You're gonna be taking a nice trip in Mother Base. Oh wait, that's the next game. Wherever we're staying, I don't even know where our base is.
What was that?
Nothing. I was just procuring. Leave me alone. Can I put him in while I'm on?
HQ.
This is HQ.
Someone's being abducted.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
This is John Jack Jim's Snake Plissken's finest mission. Where did he go? Huh? Oh, they got the dude up. Oh wait, no, they didn't.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
I wish I could aim. Got his ass. Which one was the one who could fast carry? It was this guy, right? Yeah. But Chad, wow.
This is
HQ. They've captured everyone. There's no one left.
Understood. Return to your position.
Dun 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 dun. HQ, his cheeks are so dummy thick.
His cheeks are so dummy thick we can hear them clap from across the base.
It's meant to be the most stealthiest legendary soldier of all time, but he just can't stop clapping. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so you're coming with me. Annika's becoming 30 today. I'm wondering I should ask her how it feels to be officially old. You should buy a Zimmer frame. Say, look, you're gonna be needing it. You're gonna be needing it in the coming days. Back in the good old days, video games used to be good. How do I detonate it? Kaboom! Okay, that about does it. Good work. Now hurry and get back to the truck. Hell yeah. Now we have to go to the patrol base and do the same again. You did it. Some of the guards on the bridge just left in a big hurry. Okay, let's move to the next target. Kingfisher has joined your team. Monitor lizard. Does not monitor. What a lie. Increases the amount of ammo procured. And sneaking you. Yeah. A lot of these guys don't do anything. Our division operation went exactly as planned. One of the guard units have already left its post. This was a good start. Let's keep it up. Our next goal is to blow up that armory over there. Give them some real fireworks this time. Oh yeah. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I was meant to blow up here. Right, this is a sabotage operation. Make sure you correctly identify the target. Careful with that TNT. Yeah, it'd be good if I knew what I was going for. Because I sure don't.
Who's that?
Nobody! You saw me.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged.
Run!
Sending reinforcements.
They don't see me. That's where he was. I didn't even see him up there. Oh god, this is all a dead end, isn't it? Run! They're everywhere. There's nowhere to hide. Oh, like he blew himself up. It wasn't my fault.
The enemy's here.
Nope, no I'm not.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Huh?
What am I meant to be blowing up? I forgot.
Just my imagination. Huh? What was that? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
Got to blow up some supplies or something, but all these supplies look the same. I don't know which one would be the like specific one they want me to take. Oh man. Oh, I knocked him out. Don't mind me. I killed that guy! Snake, you're a murderer! Mission complete now. Get your ass out of there. Another success. More guards are leaving the rail bridge. Let's keep it up. Time to pick the next target. There's another target? I don't think I have details on it yet, whatever it is. I need more spy people. I guess for now I could probably just stick them on the spy places. Even though they don't really do anything. Good enough. RPG ammo. Make sure your spy unit is looking out for places to cause commotion at various locations. In the meantime, use this window to recruit more comrades. So yeah, basically, I don't have... It's probably the hospital, but I don't have any details on it yet, so it's just, yeah, recruit. I hate this map.
Huh? What the?
Huh? What was that? Huh? I don't care. Not because he heard that. Might as well just pull him towards here and have him bring himself to us. Feel like that's easier. If I had like a replica of like Snake's weapon, I just have everyone run the same weapon. I feel like that'd be a lot easier. Yoink. Oh, there's literally just one entrance to this place. Boom.
What the? The enemy's
Wasn't
HQ.
me.
This is HQ.
Huh? This is patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Reinforcements, champ. That just means extra guys. Shave the beard. Pink boot at re-engage was so bang. Hello, AR guy.
Huh?
Oh, I missed.
What was that? Huh? What was that?
Nothing. Look, see? We're just getting extra people. Feels good. Don't I have to wait for the caution to go down before I can take them back? Cool.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Oh, damn, you can do multiple?
All clear.
Acknowledged.
You know, I thought it was like one at a time. Now that I know it's multiple, that makes things a lot easier. I could literally just stank bodies on top of one box. Things are very easy.
What the?
I did it again.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is the...
What happened?
Nothing.
What's
Nothing
going
happened.
on out there?
Oh, frick. Now, in previous games, they wouldn't give reinforcements if they've already deployed reinforcements and I stole them. So I imagine we should be right. I can imagine playing this on a PSP must be a goddamn nightmare. Because I remember on the PSP you have that like one really small like thumbstick, right? You had the D-pad and then one really full. I don't know why they put like a really small thumbstick on it. I guess they probably ran out of space for it on the hardware. That's my only presumption. So I like turned the corner and they've all woken up. I'm like, oh look, I can explain. I'm hoping if this is correct, I should just capture all of them, right? And hopefully that's enough guys for me to just continue the main quest line. To report. Spy unit. Map deploy becomes more. Oh, this guy's. God, this guy's got 2. This guy's good. Need this guy to replace someone else. You know what? I'll put him in Team 1 because I knew exactly who in Team 1 needs to be replaced. That guy. You playing on a controller right now? What MNK? Uncomfortable with controls on PSP? Yeah, I'm playing on the PlayStation 5 controller. Research lab. Soldier tank that houses the child soldier. They want me to blow up the child soldier? Okay. This is a big boss thing. With the guard units on the rail bridge have already left their post. A few more diversions like this and the bridge will be emptied out. Good start, let's keep it up. Next target is that culture tank where they were keeping that child soldier. Destroying the tank should also affect the child soldier's ability to heal himself. That should soften him up a bit. Okay. You do you, big boss. Right, this is a sabotage operation. Make sure you correctly identify the target. Be careful of that TNT. I know where the target is, so it should be fairly easy. Isn't there a guard that always comes from this side? Spraying if you use lethal versus child soldier. Amazing work! Mission complete! That exactly right is why you're the best boss. It'll be either this right or the next right. Have a look. Okay, so that goes outside. Ah, here we go. Excellent work, Snake. Oh, the child soldier isn't actually here. I thought they wanted me to blow up the kid. Nice work, we'll be waiting for you back at the truck. Head back here ASAP. Done. Boom, did you see the size of the explosion? The enemy's got to be pissing their pants by now. Security on the bridge is down to almost nothing. I'd say we've pretty much achieved our objective. Of course, I wouldn't complain if you took out one more target. Well, I might as well do one more, right? Look at these new guys. What a tech guy. Nice.
What did you just put in your pocket? What was? No, I saw you put something in your pocket. What was that? What did you put in there?
Metal Gear. A sneaking guy, sneaking guy. Quick recovery from knockouts, huh? Oh, another tech guy. Right. Go on to tech. I think that's it. Yeah. Cool. Have a look at this report. Okay, there is an M37 shotgun stored in the rail bridge. Security guardhouse. We assess that is available for procurement at the time. Claymore disarmament. report from the resident doctors at a hospital. Soldiers under the command of Jean may have planted multiple claymores at the hospital. If you can determine that claymores have been in fact planted, then the ones hospital staff has not been informed of this incident. Report. Antimazine found in blah 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 blah. So maybe it's I shoot the claymores? I don't know. I'm assuming that's the last thing, but the research lab, right? No, the hospital. There's Claymore's snake. According to our report, the hospital may have been rigged with claymores. The hospital staff has not been informed. If there really are claymores there, we could have a big mess on our hands. Disarm all the bombs. I have a mine detector, right? Right, chat? Right? Right? All the gods gone? The city really did plant claymores there? We haven't had many casualties yet, but it's only a matter of time. Hurry. I know, I'm looking for them. What if it's like Metal Gear Solid 3 where they're actually visible? Or if it's like Metal Gear Solid 1 where they're invisible and you just have to guess where they are? Until I see one, I won't know. Like, it's just a crazy man crawling all over the ground. But you have to... No, don't go there! Lady, you don't know what's up there. This is for your own good. Oh, no, you can't see them. Okay. Disabled. Now you're gonna have to keep your eyes peeled. A snake kills a woman. This man is way too based. We are so back in the year of 2026. Oh, there's one. Didn't even hesitate. It's for the greater good. Was that one there? Yeah, there is one there. Oh, this must have been a really hard mission on PSP, because obviously the screen is really small, right? I'm having trouble. Like, I'm playing on like a 37-inch screen. I'm having trouble seeing what I'm doing half the time. I'm assuming I complete the mission as well as soon as I find them all. I would carry a bag, but I'd have to walk around the like far side of the map. Okay. I'll just have Jonathan carry. I worry I'll play one of these characters though, and then I'll step on a mine and just die instantly. Alright, come on, lady. You're joining us now. Capture complete. Oh, I gotta go into one of these places. I'm kind of scared, dude. Okay, you can't actually go in. We have like a claymore behind the door. And actually, thermal goggles might have helped really well here. Just realizing. Because in like previous Metal Gear games, like Claymore showed up really easily on thermals. And they would seem to be around the edge of the map. And a place I could guess now is probably in the vents. That's about it. I think they put them inside the buildings, right? Wait, do you know the only place I haven't really checked was this corner? Yeah, so the vents and inside the main buildings. Where they put them under the beds. Sick world we live in. Magazines. Did say outside, but I've like checked pretty much everything outside. I really don't know where the last of them would be. There's one of them. We found it. I knew they had to at least put one troll claymore somewhere, and I knew it was going to be there. Get to higher ground so you see if I can find any more. I've checked pretty much every building now. The only place that I haven't actually checked is this building now. Medical kit. This might be a look up angle. There's the other one. Congratulations, you found them all. Hell yeah. Guy's got like no legs left. He's like, I did it. I saved the people. Hawk has joined. We have now. Let's have a look at this guy. Is he any good? Sneaking unit. Oh, this is a delivery guy. That was the only guy I was missing from my alpha team. Honestly, I can't seem to find this last report, so I think I just go do the mission. Ooh, med unit, nice. What's from CQC with all the basics on explosive disarming? Hey, like if his shins can handle it, he'll only get better. Alright, rail bridge, here we go. This is the situation. Our division was a success. Security presence on the rail bridge has been reduced dramatically. And we can go to the harbor. Yeah, finally. I wonder what Eliza meant when she said you'll find what you're looking for there. What the hell could it be? It's me? That's what we're going to find out. Something tells me we're not going to be happy when we do. Right, let's get a move on. We need to cross the bridge and get to the east side. Hell yeah. How's the guard situation on the bridge? Looking good, huh? Then all we have to do is cross over. We're heading into the east side of the peninsula. Grab a look around, see what they have. If there's anything to collect. Can you go down here? No. Yep. Nothing happened. I forget you can't crouch walk in this. Chaff grenades. Oh, I gotta get my new guy to come down here and just like collect everything. He's like right behind the door. Bam. Box, huh? Man's a betrayer. Let's switch team members. Where was the other guy? There's Hulk, right? The new guy. Welcome to the team, Hawk. Imagine if you could get a dude who has just like all the best stats. It's probably just RNG, right? All of the best like skills, like carrying, runs faster, can deliver things. That's the kind of person you don't want dying. Capture complete. Oh, what I would like to play after is literally Metal Gear Acid. I don't think I'm gonna have time until like sometime in the future to play Metal Gear Acid. But I was told it was like a card game, right? Would like to give it a look. Place to hide. Okay, is there really no way I can wait down here? There we go. Kind of funny though. This game is a lot like a strategy game, right? At least it feels like one.
What's that? The enemy! Huh?
I wish I could aim. Got his ass. There we go. Did I put myself? More between these boxes, right? Where did I put myself? Oh, there. Another Fox operative. Special ops. You're now joining Big Boss. But the bean snake? Mate, we're stealing the beans from them. Not only are we taking their men, we are taking their beans too. Look at it all. Right, so there's someone here. Oh, what's the point of this? This is like a dead end. There's nothing here. Huh. Missed a call by my manager because I was browsing my phone like she did ask why I missed it. I'm sorry, I was browsing TikTok. I was doing work, I swear. Yeah, I was just chop a block talking to customers, lady. No, I was just pooping. I was straight pooping. I'll look a dead in the eye. I can't be bothered to get that last guy. It'd take forever. I need a drink. It's really hot today, surprisingly. It was like freezing cold yesterday and the days before. Now it's like really hot today. Nice. Made it through the harbor without a scratch. Nice. Based on what Snake said he heard from a female soldier, the thing we're looking for is the harbor. Right now we still don't have a clue what it is. It could have something to do with Fox's rebellion. In any case, the fact that we need every little bit of intel we can get. Sneak into the harbor and conduct a search as you see fit. Of course, you should still exercise caution and be extra alert for any security. Can't rule out the possibility that this is a trap. Can I tell you how many times I've been sweet-talked by a broad into getting my ass kicked? This is the Roy Campbell, the same guy. Bro, I've never seen you drink water. I haven't drank water in like 20 years. I survive purely off caffeine, and that's it. Kept me going for this long. Prisoner detected. We have confirmed the presence of a soldier being held captive in the jail. So that's what our jail was, patrol base. That has been seen held captive in a prison cell blocked. Key is believed to be stored in the warden office. Official soldiers have been deployed to the research lab. One of them is
get some help.
Reported to have superior. How about you get some help? One of them is reported to have superior physical abilities. We assess the recruiting of this soldier would augment our combat capabilities. They have a patrol base, okay. Drinking water right now? Do you know water? Do you know 100% of the people who drink water die? Did you know that? Might be a problem. Might need to see a waterholic therapist. a guy on the top of this one again. Got spotted by the one on the other side last time. 100% of people who go to Big Boss die. I mean, that's true. They don't live to tell the tale.
What the?
Oh, I was really trying to like get the headshot, but
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
I can aim, chat. I can aim.
What happened? Huh? What happened? Huh?
There we go.
Huh? What was that? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol.
All good. All clear.
Return to your position.
Can I get a box here? Because these guys... I can't remember which one has the, like, movement speed ability. I could stack them all on top of each other and just have, like, 4 guards here for free. This is not the guy. Bom, 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 bom. Right, so that's an efficient use of my time right there. That's 4 soldiers captured in one. It's like Pokemon. Gotta get the Pokeball. Let's switch back. Take. Honestly, I would like if they remade Portable Ops, but they didn't make it like this. They basically got most of the content.
Who's that?
Make it like a Peace Walker. Got a guy, huh? So I have to look for a key. Is it gonna be one of the guys have the key, or is it just gonna be somewhere in the map?
What was that?
The doors.
Who's that?
didn't even know you could hold people up. That's kind of cool.
Breathe.
No! I didn't know if it was gonna have the same mechanics as, like the other games. Did that guy have an M16? Yeah, a lot of them do. Because they're Russian and CIA, rogue agents, basically. The M16A1. This key. I would have thought it would be in here, but it's not. It's time to log off? Hell yeah. So how do I get this guy out?
Breathe.
Drop the key. Wait, I have to drop something just to fit this in. You're the guy, huh? Nice work rescuing the soldier. Now bring him back to the truck. Yeah, I was gonna say, I assume they just auto does it, right? Just begun on thermal goggles that will detect heat emissions. Oh, nice. Check out these new guys. Oh, med unit. Tech unit, very nice. Fire unit? Where was it? Oh, map becomes more detailed. Sneaking. I think that's everyone, right? Do I have any of the XOF guys yet? No. They're still prisoners. Do they show up as XOF? Oh, they do. These are the CIA agents, even though they look Russian. They have like Russian facial characteristics. Maybe they're just wearing their gear. They're liars. The harbor. Said you'll find what you're looking for in there. Looks like we'll find out what she was hinting at soon. Get that intel. Metal Gear. Mission is to investigate the harbor based on the lead Eliza provided. Guys, next time one of you tries to get a young chick, spill juicy info, make sure you get the damn specifics. Conduct a thorough search of the harbor, Campbell out. Oh yeah, that guy, the main guy you speak to, Courier, is Colonel Campbell from the first game. The old dude. Like the commander. to log off, got cleaned up because my opponent looks like a gamer cave. How could you let it get this bad? Damn, you live like this?
Huh?
Whoops.
What happened? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
Huh. Now, if I had like a PSG-1, or like the, what do you call it, the SVD.
Who's that?
True, what happened?
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. All clear.
Acknowledged.
I didn't even know there was a guy patrolling like on this side of the map. Like I didn't even see them when I was getting down. God, trying to get like slight adjustments is so hard.
Huh? Who's that?
I was trying to hold him up. We did it. Yeah, I was trying to hold this dude up, but I messed up. My banks let me overdraft again. Maybe they trust you to do it. And then you withdraw all the bank's money, and you're like, see you later. Under that claymore. Yeah, these aren't lockers. I got scammed. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Known a full-time pay this entire year, so the algorithm has been fed. Wait, this guy actually makes money, Lib Cook? I imagine they'd probably grant it, right? Something I realized the other day is that I still have buy overdraft, even though I'm like never gonna use it ever. Basically, my bank won't let you overdraft if you think you can't pay. Oh, okay, okay. Alright, where is it, chat? Where's Metal Gear? Gonna show up sooner or later. So when they blocked my overdraft after Xmas, I thought I was broke. They thought I was a broke ass cracker. Or maybe you are. This man's broke. On the left. Okay, so whatever I'm looking for is probably down below the hold. Okay. Ugh.
Freeze! Yankee dog! Keep your filthy paws off my collection!
Well,
it isn't Colonel Skaronsky. I'd heard you were on the run.
Ocelot.
But to think a base commander such as yourself would be caught hiding in a place like this.
Shut up! You think you scoundrels can just do as you please on my base? As soon as my reinforcements arrive from Russia, we will crush you like the vermin you are. We will teach you whose base this really is.
The last time we overdrafted now.
The same goes for that bastard Gene as well.
Nice.
Pathetic.
That's good to hear.
Is it hard?
Yeah,
Being an
that.
officer, that is, when no one follows your orders.
Silence!
He's invincible.
What are you? You're
Gay.
a monster.
You try to kill a man, then call him monster? Such crude behavior.
Damn it! My arm!
I'd heard an intruder was lurking about here.
Wasn't me.
Here I find I've come all this way for nothing. I'd been hoping to see the face of an old friend. Wasn't I? Snake? My raison d'etre?
What'd I ever do to this guy?
You're not worth killing. But I can't have you wandering around like this. There. That should hold you.
How dare you put me in a cage like a cow?
Be quiet. The lock should melt sometime before you starve to death. Best to save your strength.
We're fighting Frozone. The Incredibles.
You're alive.
Python? Who the hell's that?
Who's there? Have you come back to kill me, Yankee dog? Guards! To my side! Eliminate the intruder! This is a direct order from Colonel Skaronsky! You're not the same man as before. Do not worry. My orders fall upon deaf ears anyway. 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks since that whelp Gene arrived here. And in those 4 weeks, everything has changed.
Aren't there any soldiers still loyal to you?
You must be joking. Wouldn't you like to know how in just 4 weeks, that man was able to bring the entire peninsula under his control?
He announced he was building a mercenary nation, right? A country of soldiers.
Ha! A mercenary nation? Preposterous! This piper has them all dancing to his tune. But I won't be fooled. His methods are simpler. His tools lie deep in the hearts of all men. Greed, and that which lays beneath it. Fear. He simply reaches beyond the impenetrable wall that guards men's hearts, and then strikes! Strikes at their most vulnerable point. Fear. Yes, fear.
Fear?
Compared with the fear that man brought with him, that puny weapon you carry is harmless. You have no idea. No idea how terrible that man truly is.
Fear, huh?
I've met fear on the battlefield.
Lavochkin, LA-5. What's a World War II fighter doing here?
It's a part of my collection. Once the king of Russian fighters, it could hold its own against the Focke-Wulf and the Messerschmitt.
Were you a fighter pilot?
Indeed I was. Yes, a fighter. If only I had a MiG. Or a Sukhoi.
I've flown a MiG.
I would riddle Gene's body with holes this very day. Somebody! Anybody! Bring me a plane! A plane!
Gone insane. Right, keep in mind I also got a raise. We're going full-time in hourly play, so the bonus I'll be earning? Hell yeah. What a weirdo. Well, forget about Sharonsky. Let's continue our search. Somehow I don't think that drunk was the thing Eliza wanted us to find. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Crate looks a bit out of place. Labeled Made in USA, that's gotta be it. This is what she wanted me to find. What is it? What is it, Jet? This is Snake. I found the crate they were keeping as the prototype weapon in. How can you be so sure? It reads Made in USA on the crate. It must have been disguised to make it look like it was heading to Vietnam. Interesting, so what's the problem? I just checked out some of the crates and they're empty. The contents must have already been shipped out of the harbor. You said this was all a wild goose chase? It looks that way. But there's one other thing that caught my attention. What? It's gotta be the Babe of the Month centrifugal taped to it. No, this isn't your bedroom we're talking about. They left a bunch of spare parts behind. Heat rounds for recoilless cannon. Spare bullets for an M1919. And bulletproof armor close to 5 inches thick. Oh, Snake, that sounds like parts for a tank or an armored vehicle. Gotta be some kind of mistake. The new weapon the US was developing was supposed to be able to hit every major city in Russia, right? Or something along the lines of a ballistic missile or an aircraft. Metal Gear. I know that, but by looking at the crate, it was definitely a land-based weapon. Something doesn't add up here. Might be overlooking something important. I'll see what else I can find. Alright, be careful, Snake. Yes, that's the end of the mission too. Amble. Oh, Ghost. Who is this? Oh, I'm Psy. Psy for what? I just heard a familiar voice and thought I'd say hello. Can't thank you enough for taking care of Volgin. Volgin at Groznygrad. Yes, so you do remember. Who are you? Sorry, but I can't reveal my name just yet. For now, you can call me Prediviani. Ghost. Call me whatever you please. After all, a name is nothing more than a decoration. But more to the point, I was listening in to your conversation just now. Seemed to be quite an interest in the prototype weapon. You know something about it? You remember the Shagohard? The monster that Sokolov built? It was a nuclear-armed tank that could fire a nuclear missile from the ground. And you mean, at last you're beginning to catch on. So the prototype weapon that Jean stole is a nuclear tank. The Shagohard was only capable of firing a single intermediate range missile. It can possibly hit every major city in Russia. You're right, the old Shagohard could never do that. But America has already developed a working MIRV. Multiple independent targetable re-entry vehicle. A single ballistic missile that carries multiple nuclear warheads, each capable of striking at a different target. That would let it hit multiple cities at once, precisely. But MIRVs do have their weak points, low accuracy, the high cost of deployment and the inability to control them once they've been launched. The prototype that Jean stole is a nuclear tank developed by America to make up for these shortcomings. New type of nuclear tank, the new design travels along a ballistic trajectory that allows it to infiltrate the territory of any country in the world. No ABM system could be able to stop it. It has a nucleus launch platform carrying multiple warhead missiles. It can penetrate any type of terrain and neutralize an enemy country all by itself, without requiring any support whatsoever. They're going to strap the Shagohard to an ICBM and launch it into the enemy country? That's possible? It'd be impossible for the Shagohard, but what if it was something smaller and more mobile, for instance a walking tank? What if you've used a booster far more powerful than a Shagohard? Like the Saturn rocket they used to launch the Apollo mission. A walking tank, of course. At the same time Sokolov was developing the Shagohard, the Granning Lab was developing a bipedal walking tank at Groznygrad. He called it Metal Gear. Ghost, are you Granin, the man who designed Metal Gear? No, Granin must be dead. He was killed by Volgin. Granin, that name brings back memories, but go ahead, I believe I'm Granin if you'd like. So Metal Gear is actually a walking nuclear tank equipped with multiple small nuclear warheads, exactly. However, it's still in the preparation stage and it's not ready for launch yet. What was stolen from America was only the Metal Gear vehicle itself. Gene intends to arm it with Soviet-made warheads stored in the peninsula. But can he use Soviet warheads? Oh wait, the blueprints for Metal Gear was originally Soviet-made too. I'm surprised they were able to smuggle something that size out of America. They had a government official involved and he said to be dead, but I'm guessing he is at an airport or other likely places regretting what he has done. Alright, I got it. If I take out a nuclear storage facility on the peninsula, we can prevent Metal Gear from being launched. I'll give you whatever help I can, even if I am a ghost. It still doesn't feel right to let them launch Metal Gear into the motherland. Yeah, I'll believe you, Ghost. My frequency is 144.78. Counting on you to stop Metal Gear. Ocelot. I can tell just by like knowledge base. That's probably Ocelot. Man called Ghost. I'm not sure I can really trust this guy yet, but those spare parts Snake found lend his story some credence. But now we'll just have to take his word as fact. In any event, we know that this new Metal Gear weapon is just a frame. Has it been armed with nukes? If we can find the nuclear storage facility and render the nukes unusable, Metal Gear will be nothing but a pile of useless scrap, right? That settles it. Our next mission is to find the nuclear storage facility. Now that we're over the bridge and east of the side of peninsula, there are a lot more areas we need to check out. Let's redeploy our spy units and collect intel on Metal Gear and the nuclear warheads. As for sneaking unit, why don't you go get us some new recruits? By the way, do you know about the medical and technical units? As new recruits come in, try assigning some of them to the medical and technical units. Make your soldiers' wounds heal faster and develop new weapons and items for you. In the meantime, we'll be waiting for word from our spy units. They're meant to do their job. I should probably check people's skill levels, even if they don't have skills specifically in spy and medical. Like this guy. This guy has an A in medical. Oh, whoops. Was that person I just accidentally replaced out? Where'd she go? Huh. And what's technical? Oh. What's independent? Oh, this is the one I lost. I didn't know where she went. The independent is just like they haven't been assigned. Do I just stick them in the tag? I feel like that's the thing to do, right? Oh, you can only have like that many. Wait, the technical unit 8 out of 43. So how do I add more? I have no idea. Unit. Was he good at? A map more detailed. Oh, I see. Okay, so that's 43 as in how many people I actually have. Okay. I think half of these people are like have skills in technical, and then the rest don't. I'm gonna save. Alright, what's next, chat? Security base. Doesn't seem to be any infinite to report at the moment. Yeah, I need more spies.
Breeze. Breeze.
Huh? Pretty good.
What was
I really have nowhere to. One was good at. I could see they're like passive. Can't remember which one's which. Whew. Oh, this wasn't the guy. I think this is my delivery guy, right? Hearing the doors open makes me nervous, dude. But like maybe they'll show up sooner or later. I'm gonna get caught. If we can get this other guy too. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
What happened?
Nothing.
What? Huh? What?
Hell yeah. That's the Solid Snake way. Oh, something like this would be really painful. The face is basically just grinding against the floor. Just another day, champ. Capture complete. Ooh, that guy. Horseshoe Cramp has joined your squad. Those enemy health in the air while deployed. Huh. I kinda don't like having these guys in the tech unit, even if they're... Because... I don't want, like, fake people in, or, like, people who aren't, like, applicable to that, to be there. Because it's gonna mess with my mind. I'm gonna, like, be tripping over myself sooner or later and accidentally replace the wrong people. How do I not have any intel? Yeah. I'm just gonna do the mission and then abandon it. Skip time. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm meant to do, right? In order to get other quests or other missions, I'm assuming that's all I do. M63 in storage. Okay, security base. We did it, we finally found it. The map to the nuclear storage facility is in the Soviet security base. Go out there and get it for us. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Map to the nuclear storage base in the Soviet security base. Hop into the truck and we're heading out. Got it, boss. Sure, swiftest way to prevent Gene from launching his nuclear strike is to keep the warheads out of his hands. To do that, we'll first need to discern the location of the nuclear warhead storage facility. That base is the center of the Red Army's security presence here. There's bound to be information in regards to key facilities throughout the peninsula. This is corroborated by intel we've received from our spy units. Conduct a search of the base and look for intel on the location of the warheads stored. Something tells me it's probably in that building I went in earlier.
Breathe.
Playboy.
Who's that?
Nobody. How did they even see me? How did they know?
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
Lie down, chat. They'll never find me. They'll never find me.
What happened? HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
What happened?
Breathe.
Who's that?
CQC.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
You know, this is what Snake. Oh god. This is what Snake was trained to do. Get spotted all the time.
HQ.
This is patrol.
You know, those stun grenades would have actually been useful.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Who's that? Who's that?
You know, it can't be a successful sneaking mission if there's nobody left to tell the tale. Honestly, I think this game just suffers from like really bad like camera angles and it being a PSP game.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is patrol.
All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
Who's that?
I'm so good. Mission objectives complete. Return to base. Don't get detected on the way back. I'm sure I won't. After all that, I'm great. I guess by going on the TNT charge with the remote control detonator. We were right. The documents you brought back was a map to the nuclear storage facility. In order to stop Jean from using Metal Gear, we have to prevent the nuclear warheads from being transported out of that storage facility. Here's the bad news. We don't know which part to destroy or how. If we stuck to protocol, we'd first gather some intel and then form a plan of action. With reports of a transport team arriving to carry the nukes, time is not a luxury we've got right now. Let's do this, but a sea of our pants. Hurry and infiltrate the facility. I know it sounds suicidal. It's our duty to interrupt the transport of the nukes. Let's do this. Cyclone. Oh, silly on. You're right, the documents brought back was... yeah. Oh, the nukes Metal Gear will be useless. Put those nukes out of commission. John, Jack, Jim, Snake, Pliskin will do his job. From the presence of a transport team, they're here to carry the warheads away. In a situation where every minute counts, get in there and find some way to stop them from transporting the warheads. What if I just shoot them all? Where they're storing the nukes. An alarm system is installed and security is pretty tight. That is for sure.
Huh?
Nothing to see here.
Who's that?
Guys, I shot him in the head. Maybe not the first time. But eventually I did. Oh, thermal goggles, nice. I would shoot him through the window, but I'm pretty sure that would just alert everyone. A new room. Is this where they keep Metal Gear? More alarms. There's still no sign of the nukes. Have you found a way to stop the nukes from being transported? Those warheads have got to be pretty heavy. They must be using an elevator or something to transport them out. But this is the only speculation, but if we could somehow put that elevator out of service, it might prevent them from shipping the warheads. Best course of action would be to destroy the elevator itself. If that's not possible, we could strike its power source as an alternative. Is there a machine room or something around there? So you might want to try blowing it up. Look for a machine room. It should be full of very large, heavy machinery if I had to guess. Machine room would probably be in the basement. Go look for it. Alright.
What's that?
Nothing. Huh? Huh? He doesn't even know. What's the situation look like? I've infiltrated what looks to be a machine room. Seems like I could do something useful here. Any ideas? Machine room, eh? Just a hunch, but I'm thinking it could be responsible for supplying most of the power to the facility. Probably provides power used to the elevator as well. Maybe up to stop the elevator system by sabotaging that machine room. Cutting off the power source should make it impossible. To plant those explosives of yours. Got it.
Just my imagination.
Right. Yes, nothing here. Nothing to see here. Big kaboom.
Huh. You should be more careful. Snake. The inner walls of this storage facility are more fragile than they look. With the way you planted that bomb, the blast would have been far too powerful. You would have ended up cutting off your own escape route. You're so focused on completing the mission that you neglected your own personal safety. Nasty habits are hard to kick. Eh, Snake?
Python, you dismantled the bomb, but you couldn't have had enough time.
Time? I had plenty. All I had to do was flash freeze the detonator, and poof! No more explosion. Sure is hot in here.
Python, so you were alive all this time. What happened to your body?
It has been a while, Snake. How long's it been since our last mission together? Nearly 10 years? We were both so very young back then.
Yeah. When the boss vanished, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing, you were there to save me. You were one of the few people I could always count on in battle. But I thought you were dead. You were wounded on that top-secret mission in Vietnam.
Yes, I was. At one point, I was within an inch of death. My body lost the ability to regulate its temperature. Left unchecked, it would rise continuously, uncontrollably. Eventually, my body would literally burn itself up. Without this suit and its liquid nitrogen filling, I wouldn't be able to survive more than half a day. But this suit has also made me a superior soldier. Look at this stage I control. Not even your famous CQC will work on me.
But Python, why? You're a good man. Why join Gene's rebellion?
It's my salvation, Snake. Do you have any idea why the CIA let me live this long?
They want to use him.
Afraid of you, Snake. You're a legend. A hero. You bested the boss. The CIA knows it. So they searched for a soldier strong enough to take you down if you ever betrayed them. They chose me. I'm the anti-Snake. And I'm the one man who can break you! Ever since I came back to Fox, I've been sent to do nothing but wet works, so as to keep my assassin instincts nice and sharp. Can you recall those you've killed in battle, Snake? I do. I have nightmares about them, nearly every night. They won't leave me alone. But I've spilled far too much blood by now to ever make amends. The nightmares end today!
Python, don't!
I've been waiting for this moment. The moment when we could meet each other face to face on the battlefield as enemies. Snake, after I've killed you, my purpose will be fulfilled. Let's go!
I don't really have the supplies to kill him. Did he just disarm me? No. I've hit you with one of his freeze attacks. Your weapons are frozen solid. You've got to unfreeze it pronto. Find a way to pull your weapon out.
Better get warmed up before you...
Yeah, you be quiet.
I'm ready. That's a nice cool breeze.
I keep walking into him like way too close.
Looks good to me. How about you?
Yeah, chat, my plan is working and not working at the same time.
Just like
what am I looking for?
Come get some. Thanks. I needed to cool off. Feels good. How about you?
God, imagine doing this on a PSP. Like I can't get the angle. Where'd he go?
That's a nice cool. Feels good to me. How about you?
Okay, so the fight's like kind of easy. You just keep shooting him in the head.
Snake, I can see why the CIA was afraid of you.
Because I shot him in the head.
I'll never have to take another life. Looks like I got my salvation after all.
That's enough, Python. No more talk.
What do you think you're doing, Snake?
I'm trying to keep the liquid nitrogen from leaking out of your suit.
Don't do it, Snake. You can't. Your arms will freeze solid before it.
Same Python as ever. Going gets rough, and he gets all hot under the collar.
What?
You still owe me money from our last poker game. I can't have you dying on me yet.
Here I am, still watching your ass. Remember this, Snake. I followed Gene because he promised redemption. But soldiers like us won't find redemption in the good of the nation or the hatred of an enemy. Soldiers need a hero. They need a man for whom they can gladly risk their lives. Can you bear the burden of knowing that you hold your men's lives in your hands, Snake? If not, you'll never beat Gene.
I wonder if you get like a different ending if you kill him with like lethal instead of non-lethal. Just like the enemy has finished transporting the warheads, meaning we were way off the mark. Hate to admit it, but you're right. And give up. We still have to prevent the launch. We're running out of options though. Without us stopping the transport of nukes, the only option left is to destroy Metal Gear itself. I know that's a tall order, but in the way, you could say it has made our job a tad easier. Compared to transported warheads, Metal Gear is a much larger, more prominent target. There are only so many places it could be stored, and more people are likely to know its location. We need to find someone who was involved in the Metal Gear operation, a high-ranking officer or maybe a maintenance crew guy. No doubt they'll have more information. I see your point, but I know, assuming they've got information controls in place, it's more likely they don't have anything useful to tell us. But right now it's our only lead. Come to think of it, Ghost mentioned a government official involved in the transportation of Metal Gear. Something about a guy who's stabbed in the back of the army by the army is reportedly dead. Sure he said that? No matter how charismatic Gene is, he'd never get away with activating this state-of-the-art weapon inside another country's territory on his own. You'd need to pull a few strings first, don't you think? This official who helped Gene and then got tossed aside, if he's still alive, he'd probably know where Metal Gear is. Incredible Snake, of course. If anyone got info on Metal Gear, it's Gene's silent partner in the government. How'd you figure it out? I've had experience with how these government types operate. Yes, I remember, he did say something about how government officials were carrying in fear near tarmac. Let's focus on gathering intel. Can you think of any likely places? Nothing comes to mind right now. You don't know where the airport is. Alright, we'll need time to use our spy units a bit more to expand the scope of our intel network. Much as Metal Gear sticks out like a sore thumb, we'll be here until the next year if we have to search this whole place. Ah. LNG quarterback. Increased throwing distance. Stinks faster than normal soldiers. I forget who does what. Do I need specific people for specific stuff? I don't want to fill these spaces just in case, like, it's better to just have spy people do it. But I definitely need people there. Maybe I could move people around. There we go. Priority direct visual confirmation. Multiple military and civilian aircrafts have helped to identify the location of the airport. But nearly have enough information on Metal Gear's whereabouts. You've got to collect more intel. According to the intel we've received from Ghost, the senior government officials were spotted at the airport. This could be a chance we've been waiting for. As Metal Gear is directly involved in maintaining security on this peninsula, it wouldn't surprise me if they've been briefed on it. So you go to the airport and see if they have anything to say. Buzz and Negan, hell yeah. Warhead storage. This is the airport. We've only just discovered its location. We know next to nothing about its internal layout. Conduct a careful search of the airport interior and don't go barreling in. Find a government official, get them to tell you what they know about Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Before I forget, do you know how to interrogate? Let's go over the interrogation process just in case. You've practiced the choke calls before, have you? Unequip all weapons and approach your target from the rear and hold the square button to pin at the target. Repeat attack square to choke them, or press the L button to interrogate. If you don't have to be barehanded to do this. You can also do it with CQC. And just sit back and okay. I'm wondering how to do it.
Speed dog. Dog. Dog.
That fight really did burn my entire medical supplies though. It's kind of awkward. Just another day. You know, one thing I am going to be glad about with Metal Solid 4 coming to PC, or getting the Master Collection specifically, is that the CQC will actually work this time, because it didn't work when I was trying to play it for the emulator. It like bugged out half the time and I couldn't do it right, so I just ended up doing the ball grab because that was funny. In they go. There's another one. You're gonna have no soldiers left at this rate. With the amount of guards I keep stealing from this paramilitary group, you're gonna have no one left to guard anything. I don't know which way he's gonna go. I didn't see which way he started. Ration. I had some life meds.
Huh?
Hey!
Well, that ain't go as planned. Yeah, look, I'm not gonna complain about his supplies though. Did I used to wake them up? Oh, it doesn't seem to look like it does anymore. I don't know if this guy is like the person I'm meant to be looking for. Yeah, wake up.
Somebody!
Dog.
S-Work, we'll be waiting for you back at the truck. Hell yeah. We're out. We did it. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, you will. We have reports that the nuclear warheads were transported out of the storage facility and brought to the ballistic missile. We confirm whether any of this information is reliable, but we'll see. Operating the assumption that Metal Gear has already been moved to the launch silo. There's no reason to doubt it anyway. Exactly, one more thing. The government official we interrogated at the airport has been given up the location of the silo. Snake. Know what you're thinking, and I agree, let's head to the silo. I feel like we're progressing this game really fast. Usually you don't find a Metal Gear until the end of the game. What's this MGS5? Oh bro, that game's... MGS5 is like... It just really didn't have much substance, really. Every time I did a mission in Mega Solid 5, I just felt like every mission didn't really mean much. Kinda sad. This update says Astoria, the ballistic missile launch facility, is an underground silo. The ground entrance is likely located somewhere on a surface level structure. That structure also appears to serve as a silo's cargo entrance. Nail down the location of the entrance of the silo. That's our ticket to the ICBM. Going in. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5 was the first time, and probably the last time, I played a Metal Gear Solid game and felt really unfulfilled. 99% sure the ICBMG has been transported to the Ballistic Launch Missile Facility. That was a chance to pinpoint the location, so do a full sweep of the area and try to find the entrance to the underground complex. Stay on your toes. You got it, boss. Ooh. What is this? A guy just guard this door non-stop? This is Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
What's that?
What's what?
Huh?
Huh? I hear him.
What happened?
Get up, you lazy.
What happened? Who's that?
But I guess me trying to be stealthy. Dun dun dun.
HQ. This is HQ.
Dun dun dun.
This is Patrol. Enemy sight. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
They have no idea where I am. Oh, there's the mission.
Huh? The enemy's here.
He's not.
Intruder detected. Releasing perfect soldier. Number, no. Take him into custody.
So, this is Null, the perfect soldier. is this guy?
He is in a high explosive anti-tank. Did I miss there being a rocket launcher? Yeah, there is a rocket launcher, yeah. I haven't picked one up though, so I can find ammo, but I don't think I have the supplies to actually use it. Oh my god! Alright, these controls, man.
No way.
He's too good. I can't get the angle. He's shooting through the wall. He's cheating. I need supplies. I just realized I went into a circle. It's basically a shaped charge that propels ultra-hot copper, tugs it into armor penetrating. The force of penetration causes steel around the impact. The shrapnel. Oh. Oh. Too good. Doc John Jake John Jim Smith is too good. He's gonna have to chase me around the map. Why'd you do this? Why'd you do this to yourself? Because I can. My name's Snake. Got his ass. You're gonna have to catch me first. Oh crap, this might be a dead end. This is not a good place to be. Play a game of cat and mouse, huh? Run! Bro, he's got me pinned.
No way.
I forgot to reload. Where did I go? Takes a fuck. You're lucky you got hit with tungsten, depleted uranium, that blows your magazine. Most of the other way around is not instant and painful. Ow. Huh. Look, I need some supplies. Can someone share? Got his ass. Why? Why do you run? I actually think the strat is literally run and gun. Got his ass. 7 minutes is all I have to play.
Why? Why do you still live?
What the hell's he talking about?
No man can meet the perfect soldier in battle and survive. But you won't die.
Oh, this guy's autistic.
Why?
That's his power.
These moves. I know these moves. It was in Mozambique.
Mozambique. Huh.
Stay right where you are, Snake. Hey, you've been quite a handful, I'll give you that. Good work, perfect soldier. Your mission is complete. Your mission is over, Null. At ease. Shush. Only a puppet after all.
Back to blitz the chest and one in the head is called a Mozambique maneuver? Really? Why is that? Focus up a gun on a mine detector. You know, that would have been useful about like 7 missions ago. Lost contact with Snake. I hate to imagine what might have happened to him. But Snake's a legend, he's big boss. He wouldn't let himself get killed that easily. I know he wouldn't. I'm with you, Campbell. Gotta save him. Right. Start by searching for his whereabouts. He hasn't been seen. It hasn't been that long since he disappeared. I think the best approach would be to focus on a search of his last known whereabouts. We won't get anywhere just by hunting aimlessly. Exactly, so we've got to be aggressive. Interrogate any enemies you find, try to squeeze some info out of them. Right, want it. That's the Portuguese, what they did to the colony in Mozambique. Monka. How far through the game I am right now. Active service, 2 prisoners, tech level 19. God, my tech level is so low. My medic level is high. I wonder what the red bar indicates. Oh, cumulative technical level. But the current tech level is 19. Huh. So I'm gonna have a look for the CQC again. Knife. Okay, so my best CQC dude is on Prio. I guess I just play him. Did I save the game? Wikipedia points to a mercenary for Rhodesia. Rhodesia, huh? So what's my current objective? I guess we go to the warhead storage and I can't give this guy Snake's weapon. I have no medical kits left. I'm gonna have a look real quick. I'm curious to see how far I am through the game. A lot of people like my Billy Harrington meme on Tainted Grail, the game, posted like a DLSS meme of their skeleton guy turning into a guy with like a six-pack. So I posted literally Billy Gachi Power. 50 likes, hell yeah. Yes, portable ops. Captors. Curious to see how far I am through the game. Oh, I'm like 60% of the way through the game. Huh. Web. Alright, cool, let's get back to it. CQC.
Answer me. Answer me.
Oh, Sue.
Answer me.
Oh no, so my person who can carry people back the fastest is the person who's good at CQC too. She's definitely gonna sue after this one. I like that, like, My best guys are just some random jobbers. Just some random dude who works a 9 to 5. I hate that, like, grapple system. It's really bad.
This is HQ.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements.
But it would look like jank. That's why. Hey, look, that's the exact same question I've been asking. They all look like Raiden for some reason. Oh, I don't know where the prison is on this map. I've not actually seen it.
HQ.
This is HQ.
Please respond.
We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
DEI in the workplace. Unbelievable. Can't believe they're hiring women. Don't they know that they're just gonna get ranked? Oh. Hello. Nice work rescuing that soldier. Now bring him back to the truck. I didn't even know that was the guy I was looking for. Huh. We did it. Map spy, okay. Is ammo procured in spy map? Dead unit. Night vision goggles that amplify dim light. Nice. Alligators joined your team. Lowers health of enemies in areas where deployed. Nice. If a high-ranking officer commands the security units at the entrance of the nuclear launch site, this person appears to be responsible for incidents occurring in the vicinity. I'm going to assume that's probably the thing we're looking for, right? This is Snake. This is not Snake. I get anything by simply searching the area random stay sharp. Okay, so I just got CQC people and gain information. Now it's daytime. Well, that worked. Dun dun dun. I absolutely hate these camera angles, dude. The one thing I've always hated about the CQC system is I need to like stop moving to be able to like grab someone, and they usually get out of range before you can even grab them. I need to be like basically touching them, stop moving, let go of like sneak mode, then grab them. Wake your stupid ass up. I know they go into an alert as soon as they wake up, so I need to run.
We're under attack?
Ooh.
HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Who's that? Answer me. Answer me. HQ.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. Enemy sighted. Commencing attack.
Acknowledged. Eliminate all enemies.
This is a dead end, isn't it?
Answer me.
That's another one. That's another one to the group. What the other guy said is I'm probably gonna need an officer like this guy, right? Wake your stupid ass up.
Answer me.
This man knew the basics of CQC way before Snake. Is this guy the original Snake?
HQ!
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation!
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby.
Answer me.
Now, if I was a top guy, where would I be? Probably in here.
HQ!
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
EOV, you live in London. Got a license for that hat, mate.
Who's that? We're under attack?
Answer me.
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. The enemy is attacking from an unknown position.
Acknowledged. Keep your eyes open.
I thought our voice was coming from up here. RPG 7 bullets. Nice. But the only places I've left is down here. Can't get into, and then the other side of the basement. A really awkward spot to try and get onto this guy.
HQ!
This is HQ.
This is Patrol. All clear.
Understood. Return to your position.
Answer me.
Oh, this has got to be the guy.
Answer me. Answer me.
There we go. Got him, boys. Found a clue to Stink's whereabouts. Fantastic. Return to the truck. Then we can discuss the best course of action. That's why I'm going to lose my entire team. These get butchered when I do the next mission.
Looks like you've done quite a number on this one. Intel extracted via physical torture is unreliable. It has always been my understanding that a skilled interrogator doesn't have to resort to inflicting pain on his subject.
You're right, Commander. But it all depends on the time and the place. This man used to be a member of Fox. For him, this doesn't even qualify as torture. I was simply saying hello.
I see. As a fellow Fox, you know his limits. Still, it's not easy getting information out of him, is it, Cunningham?
He is a tough one, I'll give him that. But his resilience will be his undoing. This time, I'll get the location of the remaining legacy, for sure.
Can you do it?
It's not part of my normal regimen, but there is a way.
Drugs? Truth serum won't work on a member of Fox.
While he was away from the battlefield, they developed a new formula.
Confessions extracted via truth serum can't be trusted. More so if you're using a stronger formula. He could fall apart before you even have the chance to question him. You know that as well as I. Why the hurry, Cunningham?
It seemed the ideal way to handle it, from an efficiency perspective.
All right then. But I want to talk to him first.
Be my guest. Truth serums also have an anesthetic effect. If I use it before he recovers his strength, I can't make him hurt. Let's let him taste the fear a little while longer.
You've been awake all this time. You'd make a formidable opponent. I can see now why you've inherited the title of boss. And yet, you are troubled. Who are you loyal to? Why do you fight? What is a country? A soldier? Have you lost sight of these things? That's why you retired from Fox. But here you are back on the battlefield. Once you've inherited the soul of a warrior, you can never leave the battlefield. Allow me to share a story. This whole business about stealing Metal Gear, it was all a setup from the beginning.
It was a ruse.
The idea was the CIA's. They were planning to give the American-developed Metal Gear to the Russians, giving the enemy a new weapon of their own design. Do you know why?
We could start a new war.
To prolong the Cold War.
Yep.
The failure of its planned economy has left the Soviet Union's finances in shambles. On top of that, thanks to the boss's work 6 years ago, they lost the philosopher's legacy. The Russians can no longer sustain the massive military spending demanded by the Cold War. And now America, in addition to acquiring the legacy, has succeeded in deploying MIRVs in battle, and is moving to cement her military superiority through the ongoing strategic arms limitation talks. At this rate, the global balance of power will soon collapse, and before long the Cold War will have ended. And when that happens, the CIA's importance will have diminished considerably.
The CIA is giving Metal Gear to the Russians to maintain the balance of power?
Metal Gear is a weapon far more advanced than any MIRV. It would be a most valuable trump card for Moscow. One that would render SALT irrelevant. The world would move away from compromise and accommodation. and once again split in two, the age of soldiers and spies would continue. Fox's orders from the CIA were not to guard Metal Gear during transport, but to steal it, and then to pretend to defect to the Soviet Union. A clever plan on the part of the CIA.
Just like Metal Gear Solid 3.
All designed to protect its organizational interests.
No. No way. I don't believe it.
This is what you call your country.
So that's why you staged a rebellion.
I will create a world I desire. Just as soldiers have need of talented officers, men have need of talented leaders. Leaders capable of granting guidance to the world. I was created for that purpose.
Created?
Have you heard of the Successor Project?
No.
It was a top-secret experiment conducted by the US government. Its goal, to create the ultimate battlefield commander. The skills to wage war, the aptitude for strategy, the endurance to return from battle alive, and the charisma to overwhelm and master the hearts of soldiers. My voice is endowed with a special power. Another product of the Successor Project. And the soldier they chose as the model leader was none other than the legend herself, the Boss.
The Boss?
I received these gifts. I inherited them. Snake, you inherited the title of Boss. You were her last disciple. You and I are like brothers, and as such, I couldn't possibly kill you now. Make yourself comfortable, brother, for you're about to witness the creation of my new world.
However, an interrogation of the enemy has produced information on the location where Snake's being held. He's currently in the guest house. We have to go rescue him immediately, but we can't ascertain the exact location as the facility is used by high-ranking dignitaries. The location of the guest house is a well-kept secret. It's quite possible that none of the enemies we interrogated even know the exact location. And it's not marked on any of our maps, probably for the same reason. For the time being, finding the location of the guest house is our #1 priority. You might want to try interrogating people who are regular visitors to the guest house. Government official, high-ranking officers. It may also be a good idea to expand the scope of our spy unit's reconnaissance. In any case, we've got to find that guest house. If anyone has a bright idea, let's hear them. I have no idea. Oh. What time is it? 3 PM? I'm just skipping this part because it's basically like side content, right? We're not really talking about anything important. Rations found, intel suggests there's stock of rations, okay. My wrist is hurting. The rail bridge in town are the only ones I've got. I might take a break, chat. My wrist just started randomly hurting. It's getting worse. And like old age already, goddamn. But yeah, well, we'll come back to it. Maybe another day. I think, what's it? I might be back to later today because what's it? Stellaris 4.3 came out today. I'll probably come back later tonight, do a Stellaris campaign. I have 2 days until Crimson Desert comes out. So maybe I could get the last act. Because we're basically I'd say probably like 70% of the way through the game now. If I could get the last act of Portable Ops done before Crimson Desert comes out. And then yeah, I'll probably, and then I'll be doing a mix of like Crimson Desert and World of Warcraft, I guess, going on from there. But thank you everyone for watching today, and I'll catch you guys later.